Okay, I got to make a quick video about the releases today because I got to head out in just a few minutes. I've only been home for like 30 minutes the entire day. I've been gone since 6 a.m. It's like that every day, though. But Hamlin, I think the consensus is nobody really cares. I mean, he was okay, but he wasn't that great. And I think secondary is our strongest position. Hopefully, Michael Hamlin can come in there, or we may go after a safety in the draft or whatever. But I'm okay with our secondary. Flozell Adams, that's the one I really want to talk about because it's really got me all screwed up inside. Now, I'm really never critical of Cowboy players, hardly ever, but there's two players that I have been, consistently critical of. That's Tony Romo and Flozell Adams. I didn't like either one's approach to the game, and I thought to be as good as they are, I thought they could do other things to make themselves better. And Flozell, but by any means, that does not mean I want another quarterback than Tony Romo. By far, it does not mean that. And it doesn't mean that I want Flozell Adams cut. Flozell's lazy. Flozell gets penalties that get on my nerves. Flozell has the reputation of being very dirty in the league that gets on my nerves. However, when that dude comes to play, it's hard to beat him. And his position is probably the most important position on the offense. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't do his job, the whole thing is gone. There's no Romo to Miles. There's no nothing because the offensive line is going to get blown up like they were in the playoffs. And again, Flozell, could he have played or should he have played? Or, we don't know. We don't know if it was laziness or his bad attitude or whatever. I don't know what it was. All I know is that last year, coming into the season, offensive line was our weakest position as far as depth. And now we've taken the best player as far as tackle out, and we're going to put a guy that was on the other side on his side now. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not going to freak out. I freaked out all last summer, and everything was okay. And I still like our chances. I still like where we are. But offensive line, if we don't have an offensive line that can block, we are in serious trouble when it gets to playoff time. There's no way around it. You cannot win if you cannot block. I don't care if you have Superman at quarterback, Iron Man at running back. I don't care who you got on all the skill positions. If you cannot block monsters like Jared Allen, you're not going to be successful in the NFL. So I've got us in offensive line. A tackle is the hardest thing to grab in the NFL because if there's a good one on another team, they're going to keep them. They're going to throw money at that tackle. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like they'll just let them leave. And if they do let them leave, then you've got to bid with a whole bunch of other teams paying a whole bunch of money for another tackle. And another thing, I'm not slamming Roy Williams here because there's no need for that. But if you're going to pay, I think, $9 million for Roy, and he's going to be second or third receiver next year, why can't you pay for Flozell and bring somebody in to challenge him or push him and to move him out, if he's not producing, to light a fire under him or do something because the dude got talent. He just needs an attitude adjustment. Maybe we're not capable of giving him attitude adjustment. I don't know. But the bottom line is we were weak at offensive line last year, and we took away one of the stronger players off the offensive line to put a player that was beat like a drum in the playoffs last year. And we know Romo is not the greatest quarterback when they get a lot of pressure on him. Not many quarterbacks are, but when Romo gets a lot of pressure on him, he puts up performances like he did in the playoffs. So I don't know. I'm okay with the Hamlin, but a lot of people said I'm like waiting to see about what goes on with this Flo thing. All right, going to rehearsal. Holla at you. Peace.